Okay, welcome, Coaster Nerd fans. Today I'm doing a 5-year plan for Busch Gardens, Tampa. And let's start with the past 5 years, starting with 2012. 2012, they did no big stuff, no roller coasters, no attractions, just basically did park improvements. 2013, however, they were planning Falcon's Ferry, the world's first 90-degree tilt, America's tallest freestanding drop tower. In 2014, they opened up Falcon's Ferry. It was delayed, but it finally opened in September of 14. 2015, they did improvements to the park, brighten it up a little bit. In 2016, they introduced Cobra's Curse, a max spinning coaster, which opened up in 2016, and it was the first coaster in America, pretty sure, comment down below if that's not true, but the first coaster to have an elevator lift in America. Also, I forgot to add, they closed down Tidal Wave, which was in the Stanleyville area of Busch Gardens, next to the Stanley Log Flume in SheiKra. In 2017, they're doing nothing this year, just basic park improvements, since they got Cobra's Curse last year. So nothing big for 2017. Okay, but for 2018, I'm predicting either Gwazi will be torn all the way down, nothing left, they're going to take all the supports out, take all the footers out, or they're going to, RMC is going to start to take off Gwazi's track to make it a hybrid. Which, either, if they make a good coaster, then I wouldn't mind Gwazi getting taken out. Unless they could have made Gwazi better than that coaster that they put in. But if RMC takes over, I'd be happy as well. I've also ridden Gwazi before it was closed in 2015. My last ride was Christmas Day. It's not exactly a good ride for the rough sense, but the layout is pretty fun. I enjoy it. So, hopefully Busch Gardens doesn't go to waste all that land, and hopefully they'll be able to get RMC in. Okay, going the route if they do take it down, or if they RMC it. It would be an RMC Gwazi, basically. Don't know if it would be Gwazi Reborn like a lot of people are predicting. But if they do take Gwazi down, I'm going to say they're going to put in a flying coaster. It's a pretty big prediction. From my understanding, they're still working with B&M, looking with the SeaWorld Entertainment. They put in a B&M at SeaWorld, and in their parks they do not have a wing coaster. Plus, I mean, Busch Gardens basically has floorless, invert, and dive coaster. But it would bring a new sense to Florida, in my opinion. Since Florida is nothing like Gatekeeper, Parrot, X-Fly, Thunderbird, Wild Eagle. And no, I have not ridden a wing coaster yet. They look fun. I've heard they're forceless, but I mean, this would just bring a lot of people. I mean, it won't be a big crowd pleaser, but I think it brings some people in that's never been to up to Dollywood or Six Flags Great Adventure, Holiday World, or Cedar Point, since those are the only places to actually find a wing coaster. Which, by the way, I will be getting to ride Wild Eagle. But back to the 5-year plan. Okay, 2020, I'm going to say if either coaster, they'll be taking a break 2020, just park improvements overall, make animals happier, guests happier, all that. 2021, I'm going to make a big prediction, and either A, they put this in the tidal wave area, Or there's a possibility they could put it in the Congo area and call it Python again. Even though they probably won't do it. But the reason why I'm predicting this as a coaster going to Busch Gardens Tampa, because I didn't give much thought to this, but Busch Gardens, their sister park, got this ride, which is in the both lower right hand and left hand corners, Tempesto, which I've ridden, which was a fun ride. They so I say they'll be getting one as well. Plus, it looks like SeaWorld Entertainment's actually putting these in more parks, as San Diego's getting one next year in 2019. No, 2018, excuse me. And, so I'm expecting all the SeaWorld parks to get them in different years. They were just testing it out at Williamsburg. That's gotten some pretty good crowds. And I rode that in 2015. And we're already seeing another one in 18, so why not see another one in 3 years like it's been going? 15, 18, 21 for Busch. But it could go to San Antonio. I could see that also happening. In 2020, I'm going to say nothing big. It's an off year, really. Just if up the park, like, make the guests happy, put a new drink stand, add to Sesame Street. Okay, 2023. I'm going to say if they don't take out the tidal wave by 2021 and replace it with a rocket, Skyrocket 2 model, I'm going to say they're going to take this out for a new attraction in 2024. A decent sized attraction. This is a decent sized layout of a ride. I've been on it before I closed in 2020 or 2016. It was a decent ride. I'm kind of surprised, but it was more out of the way, I guess, so there wasn't a lot of people riding it. So either A, I would like to see this ride again. So either A, they're going to either remove it and put it in a different spot where guests can get to it a lot easier, or B, like Taylor from Coaster Studios said, maybe the age of water rides are over. So this will probably get removed, which in that case I'd be very disappointed, but we'll see what's best for Busch in the future. Okay, thank you for watching this 5-year plan of Busch Gardens Tampa, and as an announcement, there will be lots of amusement park, there'll be a lot more videos coming out in the next week or so. Well, not in the next week, I won't be posting any next week. But once I get back from Dollywood, I'm going to be editing all my film and camera. Hopefully I'll get to ride lightning rod. So hopefully I get a lot of off-ride photos of all the rides. Give a vlog in there. And hope everyone has a good day.